There is some particulate matter floating in this one. I'm not sure what it is. I'm Ian Somerhalder, and I am here to pour it up on L Thirst Trap. I've got 10 questions and 10 shots. The crazier the question, the crazier the drink. I can answer each question honestly or throw one back. But before we toast, be sure to check out my new show streaming right now on Netflix called V-Wars. Elephant urine. Great, I love that one. You have to go back in time and say no to one of these shows, Lost or Vampire Diaries. Which would it be and why? Well, that's crazy. Why would you ever say no to Lost or Vampire Diaries? I would choose Vampire Diaries over Lost because Vampire Diaries, well, I was number 3 on the call sheet, and then Nina left and I technically became 2, and on Lost, I think I was 10. And they killed me in season 1, so I'm gonna go Vampire Diaries. I got to bite people for 8 years. On Lost, well, I just got killed. Now we're breaking the rules of your own game. Battery acid. Whew! I didn't need to take that shot. I was just taking it on the off chance that there was vodka in it. Would you do full frontal if it meant you could eradicate the environmental issue of your choice? I would do an entire 8 years of a series completely naked in like the Arctic, which is a little scary for a guy, if we could eradicate ocean plastic. Nude, me, forever. No plastic. That was a stressful one. I think I'm just gonna taste this. Woo! Wait, why am I drinking still? No booze in that one either. It's very plummy. It could have been medicine. I'm not sure. Let's try this again. At some point I'm gonna get one of these wrong and I'm gonna get a shot. What is the biggest argument you've had with Nikki in the past 3 months? Never buy an appliance without asking your wife first. And I bought a second dishwasher to put in the kitchen, but I didn't ask my wife about it. And you just can't do that, guys. That was an argument. And she won because it was smarter. That's pure alcohol. Woo-hoo-hoo! Peppermint schnapps. When the lights go back down, I'm gonna have to revisit that friend. I normally don't drink schnapps. Typically, I'm more of a brown liquor guy, which is why Paul Wesley and I are launching our own bourbon brand, which I'm hoping you ladies are gonna like because it is very yummy. Not just for the ladies, but also for these guys. Check it out. Would you have turned down Vampire Diaries for a role in Twilight? Oh. Twilight is what sort of paved the way for the success of Vampire Diaries. I would have met my wife a lot earlier. But you know, I think I'm gonna stick with Damon. Damon was just badass. But I would do it naked if there was no ocean plastic. Just because I'm curious. Because I love brown liquor or drinks. I'm gonna see what this was. Wow. That is like an electrolyte tar. If you are in a desert and you're dying for lack of electrolytes and you come across this in a puddle, you would drink it. Which of these actors played the worst vampire? Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Robert Pattinson, Wesley Snipes. I'm just gonna drink because these guys are all really badass. I'm not even gonna smell it first. I'm just gonna do it. It looks like my bourbon. Did you guys steal a bottle of my stuff? Hot damn. That is bourbon at 10 a.m. Does it make you uncomfortable to watch Nikki's film 13 considering the content and her age at the time of filming? That is a whole can of worms that you have to open with a jackhammer. Okay, here goes. There is some particulate matter floating in this one. I'm not sure what it is. It was pickle juice. If you could rewrite Vampire Diaries without one of its characters, excluding yours, who would you nix? Elena, Stefan, Jeremy, Jenna, Bonnie, Caroline, Matt, Vicky, Tyler, Alara, Klaus, or Enzo? Well, I am not drinking that shit. So we could exclude Jeremy. And only because Elena wouldn't have been so angry with Damon because he killed her brother. Not once, twice. And the audience still loved Damon. Now imagine, you're a lady, you have a boyfriend, or you have a guy you like, and he kills your brother. Are you still gonna go out with him? That's what happened in Vampire Diaries. If you were to take an egg and crack it open and then leave it in like some liquid for a week in the subway, that's what that is. 1, 2, 3 of these left and a chia pet. Here we go. Name your least favorite Nikki film. I'm just gonna drink. This looks green. Oh man, it looks like split pea soup. That's good. That's like kale and good green stuff. It might be a little old, but I think you hook me up if it's old. It might have some probiotics in it. Who was your worst on-screen kiss? When we were shooting a spoof reel for a Comic-Con panel, me and Chris Wood had to kiss in this rain because we were mimicking the Damon Elena kiss. And we had we had the scene where you see Damon and Elena and they're looking like longingly into each other's eyes. And then they go in and they start to kiss. And then we cut and we pull back out and it's Chris Wood and Damon, which is Kai and Damon. I think kissing Kai is probably the worst part of my career. How do you prepare for a kissing scene? You want to wait to have that, steamed broccoli and salmon later. We had to do these scenes where we were so close, Damon, you have to stop killing people. I don't want to stop killing people. I love you. I hate you. And we were literally like this. When you're next to someone like this for hours at a day and they're eating salmon and broccoli and onions and garlic mixed with, coffee and protein powder, it becomes pretty gnarly. What would this have been? Oh, hold on. That's Jägermeister, y'all. When we cut, I think I'm gonna finish that one. Thirst trap, last question. What's the one thing about Nikki that annoys you the most? Said every husband ever. She's always right. Something tells me that's what a lot of husbands say. Let me see what this thing is that had I decided. Oh, I'm so happy that I just decided to answer this. That is liquid Tabasco. That's the last one. I answered it truthfully. My soul feels clean. Now I'm gonna have a shot of Jägermeister. Thank you for watching me on L, and be sure to check out my new show, V-Wars, streaming only on Netflix. Thank you, thank you.